there, all football fans. This is the Xstream team. My name is Quabs. His name is Nene. This is Football Xstream. Welcome to everybody. Hi there, Nene. Welcome.
Hey, Crep. Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Hello, football extremists, our loyal viewers. Nice to see you again, man.
Yeah, definitely. So today we are talking Premier League running. We've done another video on the fights for the top there between Manchester City and Liverpool. And here we are going to be talking about that Champions League race, that race for fourth spot, that race between Nene's team, Arsenal, who are currently in fifth spot, 2 points behind the team sitting in that precious spot, Tottenham Hotspur, who are sitting in fourth at the moment. So Nene, let's talk about it. The last game of the season, I mean, you guys had it the previous game. All you guys needed to do was beat Tottenham Hotspur, and your fourth spot is a done deal, guaranteed. What happened? Oh, that was before the Newcastle game where you also choked it up. What happened? I was backing you guys. I came in here on our last show and I said, Arsenal for fourth spot, Arsenal for fourth, and then you guys went in and just threw it all away. What happened?
We choked.
We
choked at the wrong time. I don't know. I mean, Spurs was hyped up for that match. I don't know, maybe we were complacent in terms of we were 4 points ahead and we went into that game where we didn't really have to win it. We were still going to be fourth, I don't know. But our squad was lacking in the midfield. And most people are saying that not signing any players in January has come back to bite us. We got rid of some players, Aubameyang, and we didn't get any incomings. So the squad has been a bit stretched with injuries, Thomas Partey. So overall, we didn't turn up on that day. We were overwhelmed by the occasion, and we lost the match. So it's disappointing, but
it is disappointing because if your guys had done the job against Spurs and then come back, even if it's just a draw against Newcastle, you guys are in pole position. But be that as it may, Spurs now are sitting in fourth. I don't really believe Spurs has a good enough team to challenge in the Champions League. I don't really believe in them. That is why I've always thought that Arsenal would probably get that fourth spot, because it seems like every year, this race for number 4, the teams, it's like they don't want it. It's like right there in those last 5-6 games, everyone's just like passing it, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Like, geez, what's going on there? So now Spurs are sitting in fourth on 68 points. Arsenal in fifth on 66 points. Last games of the season, who's Arsenal playing? They are playing Everton. Relegation candidates, Everton, who have it all to play for on the last day. And you guys chose to play against those guys for your Champions League hopes. Meanwhile, Spurs are taking a visit to another relegation team, but one that has already been doomed, Norwich City. And so we can probably just count that. Bottom of the log, Norwich, who only have 5 wins all season. Spurs are probably going to just walk over them. So what do you think? What do you think your chances are of surviving this or getting to that fourth spot? And maybe Norwich springing a surprise.
Look, I don't foresee Norwich getting anything out of the match. But hypothetically, let's just say they did get something out of the match. I'm not 100% sure we can beat Everton. We lost Champions League when we lost 3 games in a row. Southampton, Brighton, and Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Those three, you can look at any point in the season. We lost to Newcastle, we lost to Spurs. I think those three games were the ones that cost us the Champions League, and particularly the Brighton game, because we were playing at home for that one. And I think we should have got 3 points in that match. So going into the last game, where we've got Everton, I mean, they're still trying to survive relegation. So I don't think it's going to be an easy match for us. Our squad is stretched. The guys are tired. Honestly, there's no creativity. I mean, if you watch that match against Newcastle, we ended up substituting defenders to throw in strikers. I mean, it's madness. We finished the game with one centre back, and a right back, and a left back. I mean, it's insane. And mind you, the left back was Martinelli, because we took out the left back that was there. We made
put him in the center.
I mean, it was a circus, and all because we're trying to win the match. So, and that match, we had to win it. We didn't win it. Now we're going into the Everton match, another match which we had to win. What guarantee can I say we're going to win the match? Because all the games that we had to win, we didn't win.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, this last match of the season that we have to win to get top 4, we're going to win it. I don't think so. Against a team that's trying to survive relegation.
And with Spurs, with the team ahead of you, having a 2-point cushion already and facing the bottom side themselves. So I'm not sure. I'm also thinking that, Arsenal could have won it that time when they lost those 3 games. But I think even then they had their destiny in their own hands when they had Spurs, even though it was an away game, you had Spurs in their stadium, and all you needed to do was score 1 goal, keep a clean sheet, and then that's your 4th spot guaranteed. But football is round, and you can't predict it. But as we're speaking about the last game of the season, maybe home ground advantage, maybe away game will mean something, because actually I don't even know who's home. So you guys are playing at home. So Arsenal's playing at home, Emirates Stadium. So that might be intimidating to Everton. I mean, first of all, Emirates Stadium is the biggest stadium in the Premier League, I think. I think it still is. What is it? 60,000? Or is it Old Trafford? 60,000. Oh, Old Trafford 75. Okay. Yeah. So Emirates Stadium, 60,000 Arsenal fans is probably going to have like 2,000 Everton fans. And then people them trying to survive relegation. Spurs go away to a relegated Norwich City. So who knows what stadium atmosphere that's going to be? I mean, do you think they'll be coming up there being able to try and spoil the party for Spurs?
You know what? I think there's a lot of teams that might be spoiling parties this weekend. If they were still trying to survive relegation, they could have spoiled the party. But I don't think I don't think they're going to put up a fight. I don't foresee them trying to prove anything. They're going down. They went down a long time ago. I don't foresee them doing us any favors. So I think Spurs might get it. See, the thing is with Spurs, the reason why I always say that Spurs technically has an edge over us in terms of the squad. They've got Son, they've got Harry Kane. Those are 2 people who are forever reliable. There's no dip in form or where they go missing for 4 or 5 games and you don't know where they are, or they're always forever present in the team, and they deliver so much, and that's the edge that we don't have. Which is why for me, and they still have like your Lucas Moura, your Bergwijn, to call on the bench, but we don't have those types of players. I mean, our players are lightweight. I mean, when you look at our attacking, your Odegaard, they're very like tricky players. You know, like back in the days, or Cesc Fabregas and Nasri. You know, they're not like your Kane and your Son. We don't have those players yet, and those players you need them for Champions League because you're gonna go up against Real Madrid in the Champions League with that Arsenal squad with what Martinelli, what Smith Rowe,
Rob Holding.
Eddie. There's no ways, bro. No ways. You're playing game. So in the midfield, you got. So our team is fine, but it's not Champions League material. So I don't foresee Spurs losing it last minute. They're the informed team. They've won back-to-back games, which put them in a good position. I don't foresee them slipping up because all that was for nothing. We, on the other hand, are on the opposite direction. So even though we're playing at home, you know, us maybe finding out what the result is at Spurs. Spurs is winning, and then we might just be like, oh, okay, then whatever. You know, we can't do anything about it. But it depends. You never know with football. But I'm not hoping that Norwich is going to do us a favor.
Yeah. Okay, all right. And it is a tall ask. And like I said, I had so much hope for you guys last week. Now it's just gone. I don't have as much hope for you guys as I do for Liverpool to try win the league. And we're literally in the same position anyway. So let's see. So, but then let's say you're talking about Arsenal probably not being good enough for Champions League. So let's flip it over and let's say, okay, Spurs now, look at their squad. It's fine, as you said, they've got Harry Kane, they've got Son, but do they have a squad that's good enough for the Champions League? I mean, but the last time they were there, they made it to the final. So So do they have a squad that's good enough to make waves in the Champions League, at least make it to the second round?
I think they do have a squad that could make it to the second round. I mean, as I've said, okay, you've got Song, you've got Kane, you've got Kulusevski, you've got Lucas Moura. You know, they've got depth. You know, which they've always had. You know, technically, and also remember, if Conte is going to be staying, he's going to be demanding, you know, some additional players, so that they can compete in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing also that they've got over us. They've got Antonio Conte, and that's like an edge over us, just by him being there, his experience. You know, it's insane. I mean, they were dead in the water for top four, and all of a sudden they've just risen out of nowhere. You know, we thought we had top four in the bag, as you said. We were celebrating. I mean, I remember when we beat Man United, we were like, "This is it." How do you beat Man United and Chelsea 2 consecutive games? I mean, this is like written in the stars, man. Going into Champions League, and then all of a sudden, boom. So. Yeah, so that's Conte. That's what they've got. And the acquisitions they might do, they're very different from our acquisitions. We might be going for the usual players, average, because there's wages and whatnot. And if Conte is building a team for Champions League and hopefully challenge for top 4 next season or the league, you know, they're going to give him more backing. He's going to be bringing in, like, you know, like established players. So at the moment, maybe the squad might not be good enough for Champions League, but they can get past the group stages. But with the additional signings they're going to do, I think they will have a team that's strong enough. For us, we need a lot of signings for Champions League, like maybe 3 to 4 players. You know, they might need 1 or 2. So yeah.
All right. So things are looking like Spurs could seal that 4th spot. I'll keep saying that football, the football is round. So anything can happen. We're not going to write Arsenal off just yet. We have no idea what Norwich could do. I mean, they are a team that have sprung surprises before in the past and still got relegated. But let's see. But I mean, let's see in terms of topping this conversation off and just rounding it off. If you look at expectations of Arsenal and other teams in the beginning of the season, you would have said, okay, fine, Man City was a given to be title favorites. People thought Man United were going to be in the conversation after their transfers. They brought in Cristiano Ronaldo, they brought in Rafael Varane, they brought Jadon Sancho. Everybody thought, yo, this is Man United coming up. And then Chelsea, when they got Lukaku, then everybody also thought, okay, that's going to be the front three, and Liverpool is a dark horse. But now Arsenal has actually surpassed Man United. They're going to finish above Man United. So would you think that this is a successful season? Let's assume that Arsenal finish fifth and miss out on the Champions League. Would this be a good season or an improvement or maybe even meeting their targets?
Yeah, believe it or not, it is an improvement because with Mikel Arteta, we finished 2 seasons with him, and this is his 3rd season. We're finishing 5th. So overall, for me, I think it's a good season considering how we started. Considering we still got hammered by City and Liverpool, both legs. That's like 4 defeats already.
Yeah.
Lost to United first leg. We lost to Chelsea. We only beat Spurs in terms of the our other competitors when you're looking at it now. And then obviously Spurs beat us now. So overall, I think 5th we'll take it. We're back in the Europa League, okay, which is okay. It gives us a chance to have a look at the squad, get some additions, make it stronger, try and get top 4 and try and win the Europa. The team might be more attractive if you're playing European football also. So we might be able to get some players in. But to be honest, as you said, when the season started, Arsenal were probably going to finish around about 7th or 8th. Because originally the plan was for us to get into the top 6. That was the plan. The only reason why the expectations were raised was because we got into the top 4 and we had a nice cushion. But that was just false hope. To be perfectly honest, as an Arsenal fan, finishing 5th is good. 1, we mustn't kid ourselves and think that we've got a solid team. There's no problems. We're gonna walk into the Champions League and whatever.
Like Man United did last season. Yeah. They finished 2nd, thinking, then we could, and then boom, look what happened.
And then boom, we're back down. So we're finishing 5th. It's fine. It just says we work in progress. We almost there. We're just missing a couple of pieces. But let's play Europa League football. Just to reward our young players. Like, we've got many young players that haven't played in Europe before. You got Ben White. He didn't play in Europe before. It's good for him to come in. If you look at your Saka, we've been absent from Europa League football for like 2 seasons. So let's get back into Europe. Let's see how the players adjust to the traveling. Let's have a look at our league position when we're playing Europa League and Premier League to see where we are. Let's get more players into the squad, make it a bit stronger. And then let's try and get back in the Champions League. But as I said, our team at the moment is not good enough to play Champions League and Premier League because you've got one squad. When Thomas Partey got injured, it was an issue. When Ben White got injured, it was an issue. When Martinelli gets injured, it's an issue. When Smith Rowe gets injured, it's an issue. When Saka gets injured, it's an issue. And you're not going to have the same players playing Thursday, weekend. We don't have depth.
Yeah.
And don't even talk about the midfield, So there's a lot. I'm just saying, we're finishing 5th. It's a flattering finish to the season. I'll take it. to be honest. I was upset against Newcastle, but I'll take it. I think overall, when I look at the first 2 games of the season, we lost. We went on a run, we were winning. We went on a dip, we were losing. We came back up again, went down again, went up again, and now we at the end of the season we're going down. So it's fine. We're finishing 5th. I'll take 5th. You learn from your lessons, and then I mean, how many red cards we're getting in these big matches? All those silly things that's making us lose these games.
Yeah.
So next season, let's see. But Jeff, definitely, I'll take Europa League.
Okay. So Nene is saying that 5th spot is a good season. Spurs look like they might have 4th place sewn up, but it's not all said and done just yet. It's the last game of the last week of the Premier League season. We've got Spurs taking on Norwich away, and we've got Arsenal hosting Everton for that 4th spot showdown. Spurs in pole position, sitting in 4th, and Arsenal sitting 2 points behind them. Let's see what happens, football fans. It's going to be exciting stuff, because all at the same time, Liverpool is going to be facing Wolves. Man City is going to be facing Aston Villa. It's the fight for the top. And so let's see what happens. Everyone's got something to fight for on the last day. Will there be party poopers? Will there be teams sending people home in the relegation fight? Who's going to be stomping on the Champions League hopes of another team? Catch it all this weekend. The game's on Sunday. And Football Xstream, we're going to cover it in terms of coming back with all the results and giving you highlights and all of that. So football fans, it's been another episode of Football Xstream. It's been great having you here with me, Nene. Stay tuned, fans, for the next episode. We are releasing another video with Liverpool and Man City focus in terms of the title run-in. So Nene, give our fans the details on our YouTube page and telling them to like our channel.
Subscribe to Football Xstream. The channel is growing steadily. Just because the season is coming to an end, it doesn't mean that we're going to be going on a go slow. You are going to be seeing us on screen, so hit that subscribe button. Share the content, give us your feedback on the show, on the channels, or anything that you'd want us to improve on. And we're looking forward to some of those comments.
Definitely. So stay tuned for Kicking It with Quabs. Stay tuned to the Nene Show. Stay tuned for Bong's Football Podcast. All of these, all on our Football Xstream banner. We will keep releasing new content. So stay tuned. Thank you, fans. Thanks for joining us. Nene, see you soon.
Thank you, man. I'll see you.